Well, I hope you all are having a skibbity fortnighted Monday morning. How's everybody doing? This is a little loud for the Japanese train. Let's turn it down. That's all the way off. Let's turn it down, I said. And maybe even a little more. There we go. Anyway, happy Monday. For those of you who are unfamiliar, this is a new date that I'm debuting. You know that guy who's like, the way that my body works, I've divided every day into 2 different days. Monday, I'm kicking your ass. Tuesday, I'm 2 days ahead of you. Wednesday, I'm fucking your ass. Thursday, shit, it's the weekend for me, baby. I already got it, right? I'm doing the opposite. I'm condensing all days into 3 total days. I'm going to call them Long Monday, Long Thursday, and Long Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all one day. The fuck am I doing on that day, right? You know, mostly just working. Thursday, Friday, a transitional day. Part of the day I'm working, part of the day I'm fucking around. Long Saturday, I'm not doing anything. You stream 3 days in a row. That's essentially what you're doing. Yeah, I've decided that my life is much easier this way. Oh, good morning, Spence. How are you? Spence, I will hit you up on the phone tonight when driving home. We have not gotten to shoot the shit in a while. Tell us how that goes. Bad. Anyway, we've got a lot to do today. I'm considering just hopping straight into New Cards PogChamp, and maybe we'll get a little bit of time for Infernoid. I don't know. Infernoid, do you guys really want to see Infernoid? I know what you all want. You want me to play Ritual Beast. But the problem is, it's not good stream content. You watched Farfa try to play Ritual Beast, right? He had to call like a fucking world champion to walk him through it. Play Kana Hawk Tua. Play Kana Hawk Tua. I'm not going to do that. What is this tweet that you've linked me? So Earth Machine got a link one. Don't worry, we'll talk about Peeps' Man on the Inside. You remember when Master Duel used to come out with like the most asinine, ridiculous hits ever, but they were all directly from the mouth of Decade? Like he would say something like, I think they should semi-limit King of the Swamp, and then lo and behold, it would be on the next list. And I just assumed his dad worked at Konami. This is where I am with Peeps right now. Remember, you mean this morning? I guess we can talk a little bit about the new Master Duel ban list. Do you think it's going to... So if I were to identify the problem in Master Duel right now, it would be, 1, the only format where Maxi is still unlimited, and 2, currently the entire game is being functionally ruined by Tenpai, right? So what did they do on the list? They gave us some hero cards back, baby! But how many of you, I'm going to ask you specifically about this, how many of you even remembered that Mask Change 2 was on the ban list? When was the last time you saw Mask Change 2 resolve? You have to be wondering, like, why? Why was it on the list? So, Mask Change 2, I think, was limited in the OCG at, like, the format after Dark Law release, because some decks were splashing it to make Dark Law. But, like, so... and it stayed on the list for, like, a decade, despite seeing play for a 2-month period. I feel like every single time they just forgot about it. It's still at 2 in the OCG? That can't be right, dude. There's no way they forgot about it this long. No one's playing it. I guess the concept is they're like, well, they don't want to eat an extra deck slot for a 2 of. And it's like, no. I'll never forget, I went to locals during Toss format one weekend, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some funny stuff. And I played Thunder Dragon with Mask Change. And I was like, so the concept is the macro is really good against, like, some of the decks in Toss. You know, Salad, Striker, they kind of have a problem with the macro. So I was like, what if I just splash Mask Change 2 into Thunder? You know, not the Thunder Dragon, like, combo deck, just like capital T, capital D, Thunder Dragon. And so I play the event and I leave and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then I think I ended up winning the event, but never drew Mask Change 2. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. You know, I guess we'll never know if Mask Change 2 is good or not. On the drive home, I'm explaining this theory to Danny, and Danny's like, Joseph, have you read Mask Change 2? And I'm like, yeah, you send a monster to the graveyard and you summon a Dark Law. And he's like, can you please read Mask Change 2 to me right now? And I pull out Mask Change 2. Mask Change 2 is like, you send a monster from your field to the graveyard, and you special a masked hero with a higher level than the monster you sent. So the use case where you send Colossus to summon Darklaw cannot happen. And I was like, oops, I guess I'm stupid. And he was like, yeah, I guess you are. What the hell? Thoughts on Thunder Nexus in the current format? I mean, arguably the best deck. I think Thunder Nexus playing like Unkelith shit is so strong. There is a little bit of a ball up top. That's what I'm saying. There is a little bit of Alestral's drama. I think it would be fun to talk about a little bit. Okay, so right now there is a deck in Alestral's that is, it's decently dominant. It's not like crazy, but it's called Fives. And so yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago, there was an app tournament in which Spicy Sausage, known good player, ended up winning the whole thing. And won it with Fives. But the Alestral's people have been calling Fives Big Body Beatdown. And so to circumvent this ridiculously bad name, Spicy Sausage wrote in the notes for their deck profile, this is the name of their deck on the app. Please come up with a better name for this deck than Big Body Beatdown, Alestral's graphics team / designer / whoever does these, please. And they didn't. They were like, that's an interesting title for your deck. How about Big Body Beatdown? So there's a little shit fit in the comments where A-Drive is like, what do you want us to call it? And like, a lot of people are like, actually, I like Big Body Beatdown. The answer to this question, what do we call it, is Fives. Now, everyone's like, Fives isn't a descriptive name because, I mean, you look at this list, Elachik isn't a 5, Jolton isn't a 5, Eddie isn't a 5, Mustation isn't a 5, Lavalith isn't a 5. There's 2 guys that are 5s in the entire deck, so it doesn't really make sense. But that's the point of deck names, is for it to have a weird deck name based on a quirk that has fallen out of favor in future iterations of the deck. So when you say, I'm playing Fives, your opponent will go, why is it called Fives? And you get to tell them a little bit of mythology about the game that you're playing. Come on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players when they can't call a deck archetype name? Exactly, dude. You want deck names to work? Look at Magic the Gathering CEDH. Oh! What are you talking about? Look at Magic the Gathering from 2007. That's how you do it. CEDH. The Rock is a great example. You know why The Rock, a green-black oriented deck, is called The Rock in Magic? Because a card that is not played in those good stuff piles anymore looked sort of like the wrestler The Rock. And it used to be called The Rock and all its minions, or his millions. They don't play the millions anymore. Nick Fit. You want to know why Nick Fit is called Nick Fit? Nick Fit is a deck that has a lot of really effective one-of slots in a deck that's playing Survival of the Fittest, right? And you think to yourself, oh, Survival of the Fittest, Nick Fit. Not at all. In fact, it's so named because someone in a forum where they were talking about what card could slot into a particular slot in the deck, they said something along the lines of Cabal Therapy would be a Nick Fit. Just a normal typo. And then everyone on the forum was like, haha, you did a typo. And that's how it got named Nick Fit, is everyone repeating the typo. Oh, my God. Let me see if there's one. There's another one that I talk about in here. Where's the Peeps response? Peeps says something like, I actually don't like this. Yeah. Oh, man. I replied to something. God, I hate how Twitter works. I just really can't take it. Here we go. Dead Guy Ale. You know why Dead Guy Ale is called Dead Guy Ale? It was a red, white, black deck that played like a Dark Confidant, because the people who made it liked drinking Dead Guy Ale. It's like there's reanimation elements, has nothing to do with it. Stacks. The Stack story is so funny. It's like Stacks, a deck that includes a card called Smokestack, which is immaterial to the reason that it's called Stack. Stacks is an acronym. It was a brew from Team Dead Guy. What? Am I wrong about this? I thought that the actual existing drink, Dead Guy Ale, was involved. That's crazy. Stacks is an acronym for the $4,000 solution to the format, but they had to put a $sign in front of it and pretend that the 4 was an A for it to work. Oh, man. And, don't get me started on the number of decks that are named after countries. Half of them are so named because the colors in the deck correspond to the colors on the country's flag, and half of them are not named like that at all. Some of them are like, right, red, white, and blue, we'll call that deck America. And then there are other separate decks called America not playing those colors because an American team is the group of people who invented it. It rocks. Ponza is a pizza. It's a land destruction deck. Why is it named Ponza? Because of a pizza. Ugh. I don't know, man. There is a humanity. There's an art. There is a beauty in the stupidity of Magic the Gathering names that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has just not done any work on. I think the closest we probably ever got was fucking Based. And that deck was like, we'll invent the acronym first, and then the deck second. Tell them about Cheerios. Cheerios is a combo deck that plays a card called Pure Steel Paladin, which draws a card every time you play an equipment. So what the deck does is it fills the deck with zero-cost equipment that cycles itself on cast. Each of those cards costs 0, so it has a little 0 in its casting cost. That's why it's called Cheerios. Trick or Treat, yeah. Pac-Man, yeah. PK Fire, all good. Kitchen Sink, good. Mud. Mud is so good, man. We had Big City. We did have Big City, and we had Little City. You're right. But again, we had these decks back when Magic was way bigger. That's why we were naming them shit like that, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Mud named Mud because all the cards in it are brown? Yes. The dad. Oh my God. I'm not even reading that one out loud. Is that a first time chatter? Take 30, man. We're not doing that here. Airblade. Well, Airblade makes kind of sense because it's Stratos, Divine Sword of the Phoenix Blade, right? The reason it was called Airblade is because Stratos was called Airman in the OCG. Perfect Circle, great name. Wonderful name. Endures to this day. You say Perfect Circle, everybody knows what you're talking about. Cawblade was an MTG name? Yeah. I mean, Magic players aren't that good at names anymore either. Let's look at what they call decks now. There would never be a cephalid breakfast. Although that really does explain what it does. Boros aggro. 5-color aggro. Mardu aggro. Elementals. Hardened Scales. I bet that's the deck that plays Hardened Scales. We got a couple that are still kind of tinkering around. Zoo is still... There we go, Zoo. D&T. Wow, these are bleak, man. Ruby Storm. That's almost a good name, but unfortunately just describes a card in Storm. Landless? Is that... Are we fucking with Landless? I think probably not, right? Just Belcher. Wait, this is Modern? Belcher is the best combo deck in Modern? What the fuck is going on in this format? Huh? What happened? What's been going on in Magic while I've been gone? Belcher kicks? Belcher's always kick. Oh my God, it's the stupid fucking... It's the dual lands they printed that are half lands, half spells. Oh... Ugh. Who would have thought there would be consequences to my actions? Allosaurus combo? No. No. What's the combo? Wow, this card's really big, huh? Neoform into Gristlebrand. Awesome. Man, what happened to Modern? Every time I think about getting back into Modern, I'm like, okay, what's the direction Modern has gone? It's like, okay, so you know all those cool decks that you liked from back in the day? Well, these days, there's two types of decks you can play. You can play an aggro deck that kills you on turn 1.5, or you can play the Goryo's Vengeance Flash deck, which is now every combo deck.
Hi. I'm going to school. I didn't get a chance to make her a con, so you gotta make her a con.
Okay.
I love you. Mwah.
I love you too.
Yogurt's good for people, and I wish I liked it more. But the smell today, I'm like, this is too much yogurt.
I like yogurt.
I know, it's good for you. I wish I liked it.
We should hang out tonight.
We should. Watch some Jeopardy when we get back from our respective evening commitments.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Mwah. I'm still thinking about the car lady yesterday.
The car lady?
Who was like, I was like, I'll take the jasmine scent. She's like, you won't regret it.
You won't regret it. Okay.
I mean, I don't. It smelled really good. It's just, I'm excited to get in the car and smell this lovely jasmine scent.
Yeah.
It just was the strangest way to tell me about that.
Very strange. Very strange.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Do you have a crush on me?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, well, can I tell you in chat something?
Yeah.
I have a crush on you.
Up!
Okay, so do you have a crush on me?
I can't tell you.
Okay. Is that a yes?
I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll find out later.
Maybe we will.
I like being married and telling you I have a crush on you. Mwah.
All right. Have fun at school.
I will. Bye.
Bye. The hell is Demir Control? Oh, it's this deck. Is this a deck I would like? Maybe. Oh, my God. Yeah, there's a lot of counter spells in here. There's removal. I could, maybe I would like this. Check out Legacy's most played cards real quick. All right. What is the most played card in Legacy? It's got to be Force. Brainstorm, Force, Ponder, Wasteland, Polluted Delta, Lotus Petal, Ancient Tomb. Wow. 2 duels and a daze. That's pretty much exactly what I would expect, right? What's Modern's most played cards? The One Ring, Red White Fetches, Red White Shock, another Red White Duel, a fetch that can get Red White, a fetch that can get Red White, Arena of Glory. Bolt is still on here. You know, that's something. Got to go check the Fuller list. How do you do the Fuller list? Would you like to know more? Okay. After all these cards, we have Psychic Frog, the weirdest card ever to be on here. Vexing Bauble. Okay. Thoughtseize. Undercity Sewers. Misty. City of Traders. Fatal Push. Brazen Borrower. Wow. Shouts out to Brazen Borrower. Scalding Tarn and... a quarter of decks are trying to cheat this fucking guy out. Come on. A quarter of decks. 21% of decks are playing Reanimator. That can't be right, right? Read Leyline of Resonance. Why do people want me to read Leyline of Resonance? I'm endlessly entertained by the fact that in Yu-Gi-Oh! If the top deck is 23% of the meta, it's considered an... Oh, my God. Here we go, Siberian. If the deck that occupied 23% of the metagame in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was as irritating as Reanimator, we'd be mad about it. If Tenpai was 23% of the meta, we'd be mad about it. I've never seen this card. What is this? Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a single creature, copy that spell. They're just putting anything on a ley line now, huh? Wow. Oh. You know, back in my day, ley lines did one thing, and that was slightly floodgate your opponent. Slightly. Hey, it's not my fault that Dredge falls apart to the slightest breeze. All right, let's do new cards. This one. This one, this one. Lose yourself to the delta, the temptation. Liberator Etho. Is that it? Oh, the Arcana Forces. Trick and Treat. New Glads. There we go. 6-strike Legendary Lord Sextuple Impact. And I think that's actually it. Yeah, because now we're on the Gem Knights. Okay, here we go. Brr. Your chat seems to be broken. No, it's fine. All right. New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. First and foremost, vote for the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Quarter Century Secret Rares. Folks, don't forget to go out and vote December 8th or earlier. Okay, so what's going on here? There is a weird poll on Twitter where Konami is like, hey, vote for the next card that is going to be a quarter century secret. Now, I think probably what's happening is they're saying a future set will contain the last quarter century secret because it's way too late in production for them to put it in quarter century Bonanza. So I imagine that's what we're getting. Now, folks, you know the truth of this channel is I've always been a long advocate of voting blue no matter who. I will be writing in Joe Biden for the quarter century secret, but I think it would be funnier, some people have already floated this, if we voted Air Neos. I think Air Neos is the pick. I saw a bunch of influencers day one try and be like, oh, we should get my shitty pet deck card as QCR. I think that only Air Neos is going to be something we can all get together around and troll Konami with. I have already voted Air Neos. I voted Air Neos a number of times with 55 different email addresses. I'm committing massive voter fraud. I've got people in Florida stuffing ballots into boxes. There are Chads hanging in places you don't want to know about. Folks, we're getting Air Neos, please. It's also would be one of the first opportunities for an Air Neos reprint because we haven't had one otherwise. All right, next up. Start the march of the Clockwork Knight, Suda. Okay, so this card was designed specifically to get Peeps hard. Congratulations to Peeps. May everything become a machine forever and ever. This is the second card called Clockwork Knight, not to be confused with Clockwork Night, the continuous spell. If this card is link summoned, you can send a face-up continuous spell you control to the graveyard to add a Clockwork Knight from your deck to your hand. Well, there you go. You can target a machine monster with 1,000 or less attack in the graveyard, tribute another machine monster, and if you do, special summon the targeted monster in defense position. This card is good. This card is good for Peeps' stupid deck. There is an obvious use case where you activate the continuous spell that searches you, I think, the Infinitrack card, and then you send that to get a Clockwork Knight. You find a way to get that Clockwork Knight into the graveyard. It's more extension. Maybe you can play in Cyber Dragon. I don't think there's any continuous spells that Cyber Dragon plays, but they do like Clockwork Knight because then you can eat your opponent's entire board. You can do it in combo. Good. I'm glad Mr. Earth Machine has already figured it out. But at the end of the day, this is what? Another way that Earth Machine can search a card from deck to hand? Oh, joy. Surely that'll make it tiered. The weird thing about this link is I understand why they're doing it, but they're really trying not to print link ones. Like, one non-link machine monster with 1,000 or less original attack. They're like, we are only going to allow you to use a card that could have already been a link one in Almirage. We do not want more link ones popping up around. You hit one with a hammer and two more come up in its place. All right, let's talk about interesting cards. So we'll get to the Suda stuff that came out right after we did New Cards PogChamp on last Tuesday. First up is 6-strike Legendary Lord Sextuple Impact. So you may not know this if you weren't really paying attention to Rota release season, but there's 6 samurais in Rota. There's like a bunch of 6 samurais in Rota. They expected us to actually play 6 samurai. Can you believe that? Now, no one did because they're not good. The new Shien is just the old Shien, but, 14 years too late. But maybe this trap will change everything. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If you control 3 or more 6 samurai synchro monsters with different names, 1 less for every 6 Bushido counters on cards you control. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. And if this set card is destroyed or banished by an opponent's activated card or effect, you can special summon a 6 samurai monster or a Shien effect monster from your deck or extra deck. So, I mean, like, here's just kind of the problem with 6 samurai, which is in any world where you are allowed to combo far enough that you get an infinite amount of Bushido counters, you win the game, right? There's just nothing you can do about this incontrovertible fact, which is Gateway gets counters too fast and does too much. So if you make Bushido counters too easy to get, then the deck will, take the inch that you gave it and run for a mile just to FTK. This is like, what if you invest all this energy into getting Bushido counters, then you can wipe your opponent's board? Well, you can wipe your opponent off the face of the fucking planet already. It's just such a hard position for 6-Sam to be in because so much of their support is designed around the existence of Gateway. So much so that the fucking Link monster searches it, that every card that they've released since seems stuck between a rock and a hard place, a Lestral's reference, where they are tiptoeing around the fact that they have the world's easiest FTK enabler glued to their hand at all times. It's strange. I think the solution for 6-Sam is to ban Gateway and then print a bunch of busted ass cards. Just be like, okay, now that we will no longer have to worry about Gateway, here are some busted ass cards that do something that isn't FTKing. But that's a process that requires multiple sets. You would have expected them to begin when they released new 6-Sams, and they didn't. So I don't think we're ever going to get it. Gateway 2, it's the same as Gateway except it doesn't have the add effect. Gateway 2, you're not allowed to add 2 Bushido counters every summon. Are you crazy? Oh my god. Next up. Enter the Coliseum with new Gladiator Beasts. Okay, so I have been on record about disliking Gladiator Beast direction. That's because Gladiator Beast, I think, occupies a really important position in the kind of psyche of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. I guess in the mythology of Yu-Gi-Oh! Period. And it is the first competitively viable archetypal deck. You can hem and haw about Gravekeepers, but be realistic. When people talk about Gravekeepers in the context of like pre-2008, what they're talking about is just Spy. Gladiator Beast was like the first really competent, I am only playing cards from this archetype deck. It also does something that decks really don't ever get to do, which is use the battle phase as part of your combo. It let you toolbox, which was a cool payoff to playing the archetypal cards, and it had obviously a completely busted card in Gizzy. However, Gladiator Beast, because it was so successful for so long, topping from release to 2014, it has recorded tops, like a 6 or 7 year period of playability. Because it was a fan favorite deck, it has gotten a smattering of support cards. And unfortunately, I just don't like what the support cards do. They change it from a battle phase oriented combo deck to a deck that just gets to ignore all of that shit and perform a long ass monster combo like everything else. A significant amount of the new cards like allow you to special summon Gladiator Beast during your main phase, and then they say like treat it like it's the battle phase, treat it like they were summoned the old way, haha, just ignore everything. To that end, I feel like it has lost an identity that I hope it gets back with these new cards. So let's see what we've got. Slave Bear. Off to a good start. You can only special summon this card by its first effect once per turn, and you can only use its second effect once per turn. If you control a Glad, specialed from the deck or extra, special this from your hand. Okay, a more restrictive summoning condition than Test Tiger. You can tribute this card and shuffle one Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or face-up field into the deck or extra deck. Summon up to 2 Glads from your deck. Okay, so it is Test Tiger for 2. A more restrictive summoning condition than Test Tiger, but it's Secutors instead of just doing a Gladiator Beast. And it is counted as summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster effect. Okay. Not really an effect the deck was hurting for, I'm going to be honest with you. Gladiator Beast Magister. You can reveal this card and one other Gladiator Beast monster in your hand, special summon both. I imagine that's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster. If this card is special summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster's effect, you can add a Gladiator Beast spell trap from your deck to your hand, and it's got the Glad effect. Okay. This is circular. Wow. All right, well, the first one I was like, oh, a slightly, a side grade to Test Tiger, I don't know. And then the second one, it's like, if you've drawn 2 Gladiator Beasts, you win. This is crazy. The Gladiator Beast spell traps are crazy. Notably says Gladiator spell traps, so I think you can get Proving Grounds here. It just does everything. Wow, that's really strong. Gladiator Beast Claudius, 5 Glads. You can special summon it by contacting from the grave. If summoned this way, conduct your next battle phase twice. Thank you for the first ensouled Gladiator Beast fusion since Geyserus. Thank you so much for printing an effect this stupid. Oh, fuck, that's dumb. So the concept is you can use the first battle phase as like a combo. You can use the first battle phase to like toolbox, and then the second battle phase to get the guys you want to make your combo in main phase 2. Okay. And then once per turn, if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can activate this effect based on whose turn it is. Yours, special a Glad from your deck. Your opponent's, special a big Glad from the extra. I don't really know what that does. I can't really think what that is meant to do. On your turn, I imagine it's meant to like prevent an Ash Blossom from ending your turn. On your opponents, you can tag into, I'm trying to think who the best guy is. I mean, Gizzy's big. Domitianus is big. But it's this weird point of interaction where like it will get you a negate after your opponent plays into it, you know? Doesn't Geyserus miss timing? Oh. Is he a when you can? No, because it's on a new chain. Ah, they thought about it already. And of course, good to get Herc, which is infinity spell trap negates, but you know that's Herc, baby. All right, we also have Gladiator Beast Darius. It's Darius 2. If this card is link summoned, you can activate this effect. You can use the link monsters as link material for the rest of the turn, except Glads. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your hand or graveyard, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can specially Glad from your deck instead. And then Gladiator Beast monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle or card effects during your opponent's battle phase. The existing Gladiator Link 2. Can someone perform a wellness check? The Gladiator Link 2 that was released in Link Vrains pack is, I think, the worst of any of the tribal Link 2s, and wow. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine playing that card now. Test Panther, of course, notwithstanding. Test Panther will still see play because it does something else completely, but this seems like a much better card than... What's that card's even name? I literally can't remember the name of the card. Gladiator Beast Heart Drag Asses? Yeah. Sorry, drag asses. And Gladiator Beast Flavius Arena. Discard a card, add a Glad from your deck to your hand. It's a field spell. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon a Glad from your deck, and if you do, it can't be destroyed by battle. Awesome. During the end phase, if a Glad was specialed from your deck this turn, you can set a Gladiator trap from your deck. Unbelievable. Wow. That's great. Wow. I mean, a big day for Chibi Gohan, exactly, LOL. Yeah, for real. But importantly here, I mean, what do you get off this? War Chariot? War Chariot or Steeds? Oh, yeah, they have a Steeds. Okay, this is good. So, I kind of interestingly, I think they have made the right call in being like, Gladiator Beast actually doesn't need very many more monsters. This card's insane, of course, and will be played in the deck. But it's already a really adept combo deck at, like, farting out guys, courtesy of, like, Test Panther Tamer Editor shit. This makes the end board a lot more resilient. You get to, like, have the counter trap monster negate. The stupid battle phase twice is the funniest thing I've ever read in my entire life. Oh, what if you get into a position where you make this and then your opponent wipes your field and then you go evenly matched? Okay, now second battle phase. I like it. I like it. Again, though I hate to be like this is a better end board, a more diverse end board. But a lot of the problem with Gladiator Beast is it does have issues if you interrupt it over the course of the setup of its combo. So, I don't know. We'll see. Trick or Treat. Some Trick or Treat cards. This is Hollow, the Great Spirit of Tricks. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can make your opponent choose one of these effects for you to apply. You must control this face-up card to activate and resolve this effect. It gains 800 for each fiend in your graveyard, or your opponent takes 500 for each fiend in your graveyard. If destroyed by battle or effect, you can send a monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. Ween, the Spirit of Treats. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can make your opponent wave their dick in the wind. Sorry, you can make an ocean... Sorry. Choose one of these effects for you to apply. You must control this face-up card to activate and resolve this effect. This card gains 800 attack for each zombie monster in your graveyard. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each zombie monster in your graveyard. Special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard to your field if destroyed by battle or card effect. And Trick or Treat, grab one of them. This ain't real. These cards are terrible. They're nothing. I don't know why they didn't make these two little VTubers for what's her name? Kiss Kill Leela. I guess one of them already has a Halloween costume. They're cute, you know. The more stupid holiday cards they release, the better, but obviously not playable. All right, let's talk about Arcana Force. Arcana Force 5, Hierophant. Did we not already have a Hierophant? I guess not. You can discard this card for the rest of your turn. Your opponent can't activate cards effective with an Arcana Force is summoned to your field. And then if summoned, toss a coin. Heads, specially level 4 or lower Arcana Force monster from your deck with a different name than the monsters you control and have in your graveyard. Tails, special summon an Arcana Force from your deck to your opponent's field. Okay. The Sun. If a card has a coin tossing effect and is on the field, you can special this card from your hand. If this card is summoned, toss a coin. Heads, set a spell that has a coin tossing effect from your deck. I assume we'll get every coin tossing effect ever, any day now. And tails, destroy all cards in the spell and trap zone. Arcana Force EX, the Chaos Ruler. Okay, so this is the Light Ruler and the Dark Ruler mixed. Heads, special a level 10 Arcana Force from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Tails, add a coin tossing effect card from your deck to your hand. And the Wave of Light. So this card's cool because it also could be named the Light of Destruction. During your standby phase, if you do not have Light Barrier in your field zone, toss a coin. If it's tails, the second and third effect are negated until you do it again. Fairy monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. You can discard a card, add 2 Arcana Force monsters with different names from each other from your deck to your hand. Also, you can't special summon for the rest of the turn except Arcanas. Arcana Spread. Put the bands on your forearm, and then toss a coin. Heads, special summon a level 4 or lower Arcana Force from your deck. Tails, special summon a monster from your graveyard with a coin tossing effect. Banish this card from your graveyard. Add a card from your graveyard that has a coin tossing effect back to your hand. Now, these cards aren't good. A lot of people have been talking about how, like, oh, there's finally a direction for Arcana Force, but unfortunately the direction is completely oriented around the effect that I skipped for dramatic irony, which is the last one on Chaos Ruler. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects on the field while Light Barrier is in the field zone. So, deck bad, what's the solution? Give them a skill drain, give them a skill drain, give these motherfuckers a skill drain. Yeah, baby! Every single time. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea how consistent getting out Chaos Ruler is. I imagine it's actually not particularly difficult. 3 Arcana Force with different names. You know, the spells summon one from deck. One of these other guys summons one from deck as well. They have searchers for the field spell. It's just like, do you want to play a deck where all the power is concentrated in this guy exactly, Arcana Force EX, the Chaos Ruler, and the payoff is a big fucking skill drain, baby. A big fucking skill drain. Ugh. I don't know. Arcana Force is already not missing ways to do annoying FTKs. I mean, the world is the poster child for annoying FTKs. This is just like an annoying FTK that takes 4 or 5 turns and dies to a hand effect or, I don't know, a fucking imperm. Yuck. Isn't that just hero as well? Can you ban that guy? Next up. Molcharmi Nyaris. Woohoo! We got the last one. It is a kitty. It's a kitty cat. Molcharmi Nyaris Beast Effect. You can activate one other Molcharmi monster effect the turn you activate this effect. As expected, if your opponent special summons monster from the graveyard or banishment, immediately draw a card. So we now have all the Charmies. Will I make a video where I'm like, is this card the next big thing? No. It's not good. There are scenarios where you can imagine it being played in certain metas or against certain strategies, and I do like that it exists for completionists' sake. You know what would be great is if this one wasn't a secret. It would be so funny if, like, the other 2 were secrets and this one was just like a super. They were like, oh, whatever. All right. Just a couple more. Your world is ending with Liberated Ether. This card's crazy. It looks cool. Must be special summoned from your hand or graveyard by paying half your life points while your opponent has a monster card on their field or graveyard with an effect that can activate in the hand or monster zone, but activates in response to the activation of a card or effect to do so. Fucking hell. What a ridiculous stipulation. You can only special summon Liberator Etho once per turn this way. Can't be negated. Can't be used as material for anything. Unaffected by monster effects activated on your opponent's field during your turn only. So, what is this card doing? This is a response to an opponent who has built a board that is full of negation tools, or an opponent who has hand-trapped you. So, if you have gotten hand-trapped, it's not that big of a deal. You, like, get ashed, you can summon this guy, who cares? It's just a vanilla, and your opponent can interact with it on their turn. But if your opponent has set up a big-ass board, then this card becomes a big chungus. And for that reason, I don't know, it really reads like one of those Reddit cards that people have written to help decks that are going second. And I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of fuck with it. Like, it is an extender for most decks. Oh, it isn't an extender because you can't use it for anything. But it's a guy for most decks. It gets to attack with a 4,000 body. So that means, like, let's say you, like in Master Duel, for instance, you ash, or you try and do something your opponent barons. You can summon this, and it contests another piece of negation, and you probably don't have to worry about the baron because now you got a big-ass guy on it. But yeah, time will tell. It is just like a generic going second tool, but what it does is assists in a process of breaking a board. And that way, I feel like it's pretty analogous to exactly Talents, which kind of does the same thing already, but is maybe a little more flexible. The upside is this one can't be stopped. I am optimistic about this card's playability, but I would not be surprised if it's terrible. All right, I think these are the last ones. Yeah. The Delta of Temptation. All right. When this card resolves, you can send a level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. If a zombie monster is on the field, you can special summon a Delta token. If a monster is added to the graveyard to the hand while this card's in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. Okay, I'll be real with you. I don't know what this does for the zombie deck. Pick up, I need to talk about this card. Thank the fucking Lord. I literally was about to be like, tell me Spence is here and can just explain this to me. The zombie deck is so difficult to pin down. Yo.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you want to know what this does for the zombie deck?
I do.
A lot. This is the card I have been waiting for ever since they banned Chaos Ruler and Halka Fibrax.
Yeah.
And the reason for that, at least for my purposes, is because of a card called, you know this one, Changshi the Spirit Owl.
That's true. I do know Changshi.
So what you do, we're still on the punks, baby. If you can use Zayamin and a Shirakusai to go into Immortal Dragon, you make the Immortal Dragon a 2 by sending a Gozuki. Gozuki would have to banish itself to special summon a zombie from your hand. All the Ghost Girls are zombies, so that's your non-engine, right?
Yeah.
You gotta get Ash Blossom. Wait, actually, hold on. Before you use the Gozuki effect to banish something to some... Okay, I'm sorry. Let me start over. I'm tripping over my words. You make Immortal Dragon using the punks. Then you activate Delta. Delta, you send Changshi.
Yeah.
Using the Immortal Dragon, you bin Gozuki. Gozuki banishes the Changshi to summon like an Ash Blossom.
Yeah.
Then you use the Changshi to banish the Gozuki to summon itself. Because you have a zombie on field, you could use the Delta to make a level 5 token. And with that token, the Immortal Dragon is level 2 because you bend to level 4 using its effect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a tuner. So you seek the level 2 and the level 5 token to make Ancient Fairy Dragon.
I knew it was coming back to that fucking son of a bitch. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That sounds pretty good.
And then you could use the Changshi. You haven't used the Changshi bin yet. You could either use that to send Baylor Drak, or the zombie Discord has been fucking foaming at the mouth to cook with this. You could do some further extension. And then you have a whole bunch of errant materials that you might be able to use to make like either a Vampire Sucker or Yukiona Link for. If you have the Ash Blossom and an AFD, you can make like a Chengying or something. I am so excited about this card. I don't know why every other combo deck just does not compete with me. But for whatever reason, when it's a zombie-type monster, oh boy, the neurons are firing.
It's so funny that it's like, yeah, Gladiator Beast got a card that says, like, you win the game if you summon this. Maybe it's okay. Oh, but Zombie got a card that's like, if it's a Tuesday and you have 9 cards in your hand and you filed your taxes on time, you can send 1 card from your side deck to the extra deck, and then like all the zombie Discord people are like, we figured out a way to FTK with this.
And I'm not even done talking about the positives with this card, because you know a third effect that could add itself from the graveyard to the hand?
Yeah.
So any 2 punks makes Moon of the Closed Heaven. Oh. And then you do Fiendsmith stuff.
And then
there's a card that the thing that you Fiendsmith sequence into, it's a card we don't have in the TCG yet. It'll be in the TCG by the time this card comes out. It's called the Duke of Demise.
Oh, I'm familiar with the Duke. The Duke is on the move. Yeah, I know him.
So the good news is that when Duke is in the graveyard, you could banish it to add your engraver back to your hand, and that satisfies the condition to get your Delta back to the hand. The bad news is that I still haven't figured out when you're like doing the Fiendsmith thing to use Foolish Burial Goods is basically copies like 6, 7, and 8 of this card. How to get the Chang-Chi the Spirit out of the graveyard, or how to further extend with it. But we'll figure something out. We're cooking.
I have faith in you all. It's like the group of individuals brewing from the hyperbolic time chamber. All right. Thank you so much for your input.
Thank you, man. I'll talk to you tonight.
Yep. Sounds good. Bye.
All right. Take care.
I love my occasional glimpses into the world of the zombies. It's always shocking to me. All right, that concludes New Card PogChamp. Let's talk to Doug.
Yo. How's it going? All important.
Ugh. Did you see the new cards?
Which new card? I saw the Peeps card. Are there any other new cards?
Yeah, the Peeps card. Did you see the new Glads?
Oh yeah, dude. One of those is like reveal a Glad in hand, special both, and like search a card.
Yeah,
like,
they keep
what
giving
the
them
hell?
circular. I love it.
Yeah. Well, okay, not circular. That's Martha actually. That's
Oh, whoa!
literally
Wait, it's actually Martha. Wait, we
I can
should
say
call it a
that,
Martha.
definitively. Which, by the way, I just got to complain. Konami, if you're listening, I don't know why you'd be listening, but isn't it kind of fucked up that Exo Sisters lose to, Martha loses to both Mole Charmies and Dominus Impulse and Ash? Like, in the time that I haven't been playing, they've added 9 new hand traps that stop my deck. Like, what the fuck?
They heard you stopped playing TCG and they were like, oh yeah, bitch, you're gonna stay out.
Release the floodgates. No, and I was talking to my friend about, like, okay, if I want to get back into the game, I have to spend like $700 on 9 cards. Like, even as someone that, I'm not rich, but can afford that, I still don't want to buy it. Like, it sounds horrible. And then
that's where we
because
all
you have to
are.
buy that to just compete, right?
Yeah.
Where I didn't
Yeah.
see your list. Were you playing all 6 in your regional topping second place list?
Oh, my regional topic second place list. Wow. No, I was not playing Dominus Impulse now.
Oh, but both
I was
Charmies?
playing both Charmies, and unfortunately, I think both Charmies are non-negotiable. I think like you can gaslight yourself
At least
on
in the side.
On the Impulse, because I'm like, oh, I'm playing Fiendsmith. I can't play Impulse. I'm a Fiendsmith. I need to summon
that's
those
fair.
monsters. But like, yeah, you have to play both Charmies. It's so fucked. It's like, I don't know. Playing these cards, I was like, these are the most super coded cards of all time. Like, you play them, you're like, this is a super rare. And they're not. They're secrets for some reason.
Early, like, can't they just try one core set with the OCG rarity breakdown and just see if it works? Like, do you think they're so... How mean do I want to be? Do you think they're so up their ass that, like, they're just unwilling to waver? Or do you think it's like red tape where they literally are not allowed to do that? Like, Japan's like, you know what? You guys have to have worse boxes.
There's no way Japan is like, your boxes have to be shit. Like, there's no way they're like that. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. And
it's a cultural thing. What?
What's
Americans like wasting money?
I mean, that's not super wrong. What if we do the for Alex's wedding, he got us cards from Japan when he went there. And we each opened a box, and I have like a box of like a premium pack hero set. And I didn't realize while I was opening them, I opened the first one, there is in every pack a card that had a picture of a missing Japanese child on it. They do like the, on Milk when it's like, have you seen this child? Yeah, they were like you like opening packs and searching for rare cards. How would you like to search for missing Japanese children? And so
a little Amber Alert in every pack.
That's what we have to change. We replace the secret rare slot with an Amber Alert slot, and it'll have a missing child. And if you find it, what What if like you find them and you get something? Like you get like a Nintendo Switch if
pack?
you find the missing kid.
Age says he got an exclusive Korean construct out of his box.
That's
Alex got
nice.
it.
That's real nice.
I got a pile of rocks out of mine. All right, let's spin a wheel.
Yeah,
I'm not even sharing this with you, actually. Whoops.
that's fine.
Only 2 more episodes. Well, maybe a third if we do something with the I don't know, because there's an odd number of packs on the wheel. It'd be really nice if they just released another secret pack, like
In the next
Get
2
on
weeks.
yeah, like it used to happen all the time. Where'd that go? All right, ready?
Mhm.
Another week, another fantastic episode with spinning a. Another week, another day of. Another week, another spin of the wheel. We are back, and I won the last episode. What's going on over on the MBT side of things? Are you gonna win one of these?
This is crazy. I feel like the season 1 Doug over here. I haven't yet
Yeah.
won one. No. Today's my day. I can feel it.
Today's the day. You know, I will say we're getting to the point where. Okay, maybe the wheel has always been this way, but we are getting to the point where I really do not understand any of the decks on here except for Gate Guardian Kashtira pack, which sounds kind of weird, but I do kind of know those. So
Yeah, you got
let's
that.
spin the wheel for me.
You got that Saga buff.
Yeah, Gage
Oh yeah. Oh, I only know one of them. Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna keep that one.
Yeah, I bet you
I'm
will.
gonna
I
keep
bet
that
you
one.
will.
Yeah, let's keep the Gate Guardian pack. All right, here's your first spin, buddy. The pack I'm trying to avoid the most is like Makenko and Fluandereeze. Okay,
I'll take this
The wheel
pack.
is like
I will take Cashier
dying.
Gate Guardian.
No,
I'm taking the
you
pack.
will not.
Yep.
No,
All right,
you
we're
will
taking the pack. I've already opened the packs.
not. Yeah.
All right,
Too
I'm
late.
taking this
Already
pack. I'm taking this pack. Take Cashier Gate Guardian pack. I'm taking
All
Cashier
right.
Gate Guardian pack.
Let's spin it again. I think the wheel is broken.
I'm taking Cashier. It might actually do it. Yeah, let's go! 3rd time!
What's happening?
They want me to play Cashier Gate Guardian pack.
That's 4 in a row.
This is crazy!
fucking
Look, Cashier Gate Guardian pack! I will take Cashier Gate Guardian pack. You got it! Cashier Gate Guardian pack!
All right. See you in the polls.
Wait, you want to keep rolling?
No. Let's spin it.
no.
Surely it can't keep doing that.
I think you're spinning it wrong.
All right.
Okay.
Here is your first spin. Vanquish Soul Gizmek.
What the hell is this pack called?
Vanquish Soul Gizmek.
It's called the Vanquish of the Vanquisher.
Probably.
Singularity
What do these two decks have in
Warrior.
common? Like Gizmek is all machines. There's only one machine.
Oh
Vanquish.
my
I just-
God. What? Are you sure this is the Vanquish Soul pack? Oh, VS New
Yeah,
Challenger.
it has like all the Vanquish Soul cards at high rarity, and then all Gizmek cards at low rarity, right?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've looked at this set. There's like 30 total cards in this pack.
Oh, that's fine though. If that gives you a better chance of opening the good cards.
Oh, okay. We'll hold. There's a second problem, which is there's no good cards. It's
Vanquish Souls. Gage pointed out that the Gizmeks are all the attributes for the Vanquish Souls. Synergy.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm trying to think how I could even make this work. So we can go Pantera is low. So we can go like Pantera into Rock, get back Pantera, special Pantera on your turn, and that does nothing.
What are the UR Vanquish Soul cards? Can
Are you
run
ready?
me
Here are the
through
URs.
them?
I'm going to
It's-
fire off the
yeah.
URs for you. Stake Your Soul, Raisin, Mad Love, Caesar Valius. So all of them. And the Gizmek
So
URs,
every single one.
ready
that's
for the Gizmek
played.
URs?
Right.
Orochi, Kaku, and then Okami the Dreaded Deluge Dragon, the only bad UR. So, but don't worry, here's the normals. You ready? Pinpoint Dash, Red, Green, and Yellow Gadget, Pluton HG. Don't worry, a rare you have Trinity Burst. You ever heard of Vanquish Soul Trinity Burst?
Ever.
I think I can't play this. I think there are not good cards in this set.
All right. What do you got? I hope it's Cashier.
I hope it's
Gate
Cashier
Guardian.
Gate Guardian, I'm going to be honest with you.
No,
Oh.
it is your pack, Fluandereeze Simorg.
I don't love
I'm
this
very
one
glad I do not have to play
either,
this one.
but I like it better than the Vanquish Soul one.
At least there's two Fluonderies cards at low rarity. So
Listen,
and the
I don't
field
want to
spell,
I don't want to
excellent.
gas myself up, but I have been in the back of my mind thinking about the hypothetical Fluonderies deck I can build with just Toucan.
Okay. Good luck with those polls, friend.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, also, can you do because people think I'm cheating at this before you do your polls, can you do the super unlock pack as part of like the intro?
Oh,
The
okay.
super that unlocks. Yeah, because people, even though you mention it in the profile, people are like, Doug's cheating. And it's like he literally mentions in the profile, this is the before, this is the after. But just to make the commenters understand.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I'm sure they will. All right, catch you later.
Bye. What are we supposed to craft as a super? The problem is both Robina and Eaglin are supers. M-Pen is also a super. Map, I believe, is a normal. It's a rare. The ultras are actually terrible. The only good ultra is Advent of Adventure. We need at least one M-Pen. I don't think that's true. Remember, we get an SR craft at the end, too. M-Pen is a 1 if we pull it, it's wasted. That's why I'm thinking that. I think Eaglin is the pull. I think it has to be Eaglin. All right, this is... Well, it's been 10 weeks since we started the second half of Master Roulette, and I know we haven't won a game since it started. We're going to craft Fluonderies and Eaglin to get into this pack. So this pack is really strange. The Simorg stuff is actually not terrible. It could be a lot worse. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be the majority of what we're pulling because it comprises most of the end slots. The Ultras in this set are also nothing. They're like just miserably bad. Simorg Onslaught. Sovereignty is good, but unlikely that we'll be able to get to it. And Snowell as well. The money's really in the supers. M-Pen, Dark Simorg, Eaglin, Robina, Fluonderies in the Unexplored Winds. There's a lot that can go right for us here. To be honest, I'm just happy we're not pulling from that dog-ass Vanquished Soul pack. Okay, well, needed it. Oh, come on. 3 supers, and they're all outside the pack. Oh, pee on my head. Okay, well, Elborz is actually a pretty important and good card. Witch's Strike. Okay, looking for a lot of supers inside the pack. That's not bad. Okay. Let's see a Robina. Oh. We have now pulled M-Pen. Do not need any more M-Pen. Thank you. Now this one came out. Oh, okay. Okay, keep him coming. Keep him coming. Let's move chat here. We get another one here. Oh, from the pack. Oh my god, 2? Here we go. Dark Simmer, great. I don't know what this card does. This card's fine. This card's all right. We'll probably play it. Also, oh no, this is not the free special. Jesus. Oh, God. Fine, I'll play Simorg. So here's the problem. We also need rares and normals. We're looking for a playset of Toucan and a playset of Stree, and we've pulled none of them. Huh. Okay. Uh-oh. There's our one map. Map also limited for some reason that I can't fathom. Okay. Oh, getting a little concerned now. That's our second Flower Cardian Willow with Calligrapher. Oil! Oil! And I'm proud to be an American. All right, here we go. Okay, come on. Now you're just rubbing it in. Fuck off. Uh-oh. We are 9 packs in, and we have pulled no Stree and no Toucan. Okay, that's a good card. Again, I'm going to need Stree and Toucan. Okay, what is this? I need it to be Advent, I believe. Advent, or I'll take Perfection. Also would be pretty good. Okay. Didn't really need Snowell. Uh-oh. Wow. Crow and Simorg of Darkness. Holy moly, dude. Whoa. We have a problem. You get 10 more, it's fine. I'm hoping. We also don't have the normal trap. Okay, 10 more packs. As expected, our low end is pretty dire. Oh, wow. All ultras. Not really what I wanted to see in the set with bad ultras. We are looking for almost exclusively, thank you, Toucan and Stree here. And that's none of them. Okay, whatever. Nope. Okay, thank God. There's a Stree. We just need another 2 Strees and another 3 Toucans. Suijin, by the way. I thought we weren't the Gate Guardian pack. Here we go. Come on. We may be on Simorg. I'm not going to lie. This is unbelievable. Another copy of Bird of Bringing. Come on, baby. 5 packs left. 5 packs left. Yeah, my Simorg deck list is not looking bad. Oh, fuck off. I've got like 9 slower swallow. That is actually our first bird of perfection, by the way. Oh, come on! Oh! You are forgiven. Ooh, torrential. We'll play that. Fucking hell, dog! We actually have not... We need a toucan. We can't do this without toucan, alright? Fuck me. Oh, no. 1 Stree 3 toucan. Our top end is so good. Oh my god, we have a fucking Eaglin playset! I think we have to trade offer. Oh. Zero Robina? We can craft a Robina. It's fine. I think you're playing Simorg. You might be right. I'm not super practiced on how to play Simorg is part of the problem. I'm just looking at these 6 slower swallow and just thinking, fuck off. If you were toucans, we would be so dumb.
Hello?
Hey.
I'm hoping you're calling about a trade offer. I'd love to hear what you have.
Well, what are you looking for? Do you need anything in particular?
Yeah, but why don't you tell me what you're looking for first?
Oh, the usual. I could always stand to pick up some more low rarity cards.
Okay. How many?
Oh, as many as you need. How many are you thinking about?
Let me just look over here real quick. Gotta double check. I want to look at my pack. I want to take it all in. Wait, let me just double check how many copies of this card I pulled real quick. Okay. I think I think I would want like 1 rare and then like supers. So I guess tell me how many, low rarity cards you're willing to trade for hypothetically 1 rare, 1 super, or 1 rare, 2 supers.
Um. This is an interesting one. Why do you want a super?
The Gate Guardian fusions are supers.
Do you lack any of them?
Maybe.
Well, the problem here, Doug, is that I don't need any supers at all.
So you just gotta think about how many rares one super equals.
Well, you know, I like your one rare for one rare. That makes sense to me. You know,
Okay.
a rare for a rare. Ooh, but what if your rare is like one of the Gate Guardian pieces and you just don't have anything? No.
No. It's just an extra copy of a card I pulled 2 of. It's not.
Yeah.
It's the supers that I really need.
Could I do a super for? I guess I would say 4 normals.
For what? Rares?
No, normals and rarity cards.
Oh, 4 N rares. I can do 3. 4 is a lot. So I could do 1 super, 1 rare for 1 rare, 3 commons. Or I could even do. You could even get 2 rares, 2 commons, if that's better. I don't know if you need commons or rares more, but 4 common rare cards, basically.
For a rare and a super?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. See you in a bit.
Okay. Did you just scam Doug? So I actually don't know who came out on top of that. I'm looking at his pack, and I don't know what super he's like. Is he trying to get wind and water? Like, is he like I have to go in on wind and water? All the cash stuff is at ultra. There's no way he has a reasonable cash deck. He has to be playing Gate Guardian. The rare he wants, I'm almost certain, is the 3rd ogre. But like, what is the fucking play? Maybe he wants birth. So somehow we have gotten into a position where we have, okay, so this is what so we pulled 1 street. We didn't pull any Dreaming Town, and we didn't pull any Toucan. So this is what I'm thinking our bird lineup is going to look like, right? 3 Eaglin? Was it 3? Let me check. It was. All right. So, and this card. So the rest of this is going to be the Simworks. Scary Seas is good versus cash. Well, he's not on cash. Oh, you know, we may do that anyway. Okay, so what does the Simorg half of the deck look like? We're definitely playing Perfection, wherever he is. We got 1 Perfection. This card is terrible. Oh, Bird of Protection is actually very funny. We can bounce the pieces back. The problem is I actually see very little scenarios where this is going to happen because he's just going to set the field. We'll throw this in here, though. Laughing Puffin. This card's not bad either. This guy. This card's great. This guy. This card's great. Slower Swallow. This card's bad. This card's great. Oh, Repulsion is sexy. Wow. Elbors. We're at least playing one Elbors. We don't need Sonic Tracker. We don't need Cattle Call. We don't need that. Torrential. Play Reflex Slime. Sky Battle. Sky Battle seems okay. This card's terrible. Simorg of Darkness. This card seems good. This card seems good. Simorg of Calamity. Oh, this card seems real good. DD Crow. We can play Wing Requital. This card is terrible. No, this doesn't. Wait! Witch's Strike! Witch's Strike the Wind and Water, right? Does that work? It does. All right, how are we feeling about this? It's a new chain. It can't negate it. Fuck! Are you kidding me? It has 2 negates. No! Okay, let's think about this one. Do we have 3 Calamity? I think we might not. Ugh. We have 2 Calamity. How many Wing Requital do we have? Just the one? It's a rare. We have 1, 1 wing requital. Fuck off. I can't believe our pulls for this time. It's crazy. More of the field spell. Yeah, we could play more Elbors. This, I mean, I can't think of anything else I would want to play. I can't think of any other cards I would want to play in the deck. I got to be honest. You still get a craft? No, we used our craft on Rabina. All right, let's call it. So, as you can see, it's not perfect, but it's fine. It's okay. 1 repulsion. Oh, let's do that. Yeah. Cut in Elbors. So as you can see, it's not perfect. That trade offer was really necessary for us to actually really have a direction at all. The central problem here is that our 2 different archetypes, despite both being winged beasts, are at odds with each other. Any turn that we do the Fluanderie stuff, we're not going to be able to do the Simorg stuff. But in a position where we're using the Simorg stuff to summon from grave, we're probably so far back that it's completely fine. There are a lot of scenarios where we like get access to the map and just win that way because any guy in access to the map is crazy, and we just loop M-Pen over and over again. There are a lot of scenarios where we just like get enough Simorgs that we go like Bird of Sovereignty, summon winged beast that's actually good. Darkness is a really strong one, for instance. And there are a lot of scenarios where we brick on shit like Laughing Puffin and lose immediately. I don't know. Is there a flu card back? No. Wind? I think wind is the pick, yeah. Okay. I hope this works. Ritual bird? Okay. Where is that Kuraka? Da do da 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 do da da da. Oh, do you guys want to hear? Or you want to do a Gamba? All right, Gamba up. Mm, 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 Doug, can you guys go yell at Doug to hurry up, please? The Dougler. Thoughts on the new Master Duel ban list? Not good. Not good at all. Not remotely good. Is that mate you're drinking? Yep. Here comes another sick banger from me. MC, born tonight's MC. All right, let's get it going.
All right, sorry, I'm here.
All right, you ready?
Yep. I just gotta that whatever that. If you need a if it would help if I started hopping on earlier, like I can do that. I can.
No, this is fine.
10 a.m.
Maybe a little, but I also don't want to wake up that early.
I mean, you go live like as I'm waking up, I think. So you're waking up early-ish.
I always
Poll, please. Oh God, they must think your deck is really good if they're asking for a poll.
Let me tell you what my prediction was.
We're gonna go.
My prediction looked like
I did send the
81-19 me. They've not been right yet. Wow. They keep voting me, and I've lost every single one. So
one of these days, though, right?
Wait, who are you?
They're gonna get it. What? Exodia leg still. I haven't changed.
Did you send me one? Oh, I haven't pinned you. Oh, I'm in another room.
You can pin friends?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Like they appear at the top of the list?
Yeah. Why is Farfa on? I don't know.
He's playing off stream?
Yeah, kind of strange. Yeah, I guess.
Likely story.
You know what, actually? I'm seeing this as a standard room. Would you mind it too much if we did an unlim room?
Yeah. Yeah, I would mind.
You would? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Would you consider it for your old pal Joseph? Just a quick jaunt into the unlim gaming section.
Right. Give you a couple copies of the field spell. Oh, interesting. Sure. I'll go first. I don't really know what your deck is capable of, so
I think that's correct.
Yeah. Well, I know what the Fluanderese cards are capable of. I don't know what the Simord cards are capable of, so I don't want to find out. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I normal summon Labyrinth, Heavy Tank.
Oh, that's good.
And I will think about this. Okay. I will activate its effect.
Yeah.
Placing. Luckily, I am up to date with this deck because, I've been watching the master play it. Let's put Kazajin in the back row. And
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think
hand.
that
Like
I think that you've lost the game. Let's go.
If you can't kill me here, I think I've won the game.
No, I don't think so. We'll go Fluanderese and the Unexplored Winds. We're gonna banish.
Ooh, UR started off.
Banishing grab
another UR. Ooh, Snoll's actually. I kind of forgot that card existed. That's kind of hot though.
Yeah, let's go Fluanderese and the Maleficent map. We'll go map effect. Let's show Toucan. We'll banish Rabina.
Rabina's SR, right? Yeah, so you get that one free with the craft.
Let's go.
Surely he has no Rabina. Yeah, I'm like
Toucan
I would.
1. Target this.
I'd be willing to
Rabina
bet
2.
that you crafted Rabina to open the pack. Is that true?
You would be incorrect.
You went for Eaglin?
I did.
Okay.
Let's normal our Rabina. Rabina effect.
Yes.
I
mean, this might look fancy,
Okay,
but like
this is a new get today. Ready?
yeah. We both have. I have one of those too. We both have Royal Eaglins. Let's go.
Okay,
Nice. That's cool.
Eaglin
You even like
effect.
this deck, so that's great.
Let's grab. Wow. Simorg of Darkness.
Wait, I only just realized right now that Emery was playing Fluandereeze at Worlds with one field spell. That's insane.
Yeah,
And he had
yeah.
like a 90% win rate with that deck.
But the deck's still crazy. Let's go.
Yeah,
M-Pen,
this looks pretty good. This looks all right.
Eaglin.
What does the Simorg of Darkness do? Anything? Those cards on the field. True Simorg Darker. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a negate. Wait, what the fuck? You found you found an Apex Avian in your pack? That's kind of nuts.
Shit. What do we want to do? Probably this. And then let's normal.
And he
Eaglin.
OTK? I mean, no, but
Let's go Fluandereeze
not
and
gonna
the
be
Stinky Dinky effect. I guess we don't need. I kind of want all these. I shouldn't have done this. Yeah, this was a mistake.
I mean, he was playing Centurion plus Flu. Oh yeah, I know, but like also like I commentated the Flu games, and he was like fucking crazy.
Sure, whatever.
So. Little magical mallet.
Go like this.
Where did that summon come from? Oh, because this all started with a field spell. Yeah.
I think you're dead here. We'll grab the biggest bird and
64 on
bird.
board.
64 on board? Yeah, I mean it's
On bird,
it's,
yeah.
it's
64
over.
on bird.
How many more normals do we have? 2. Beginnings.
3, I think.
Beginnings effect.
Oh, conduct. Okay, it's not 3 additional. Homie
Not
draw?
once per turn.
Oh my god, you can use this twice?
Yeah, no, this deck's crazy. All right, so we just got to make that happen again. That was, I will say, that was a high percentage opening.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the field spell, it feels like it's kind of over for me. Let's go game 2. Close one. Yeah, it was pretty close, chat. You're right.
I will say, if you went wind and water turn 1, I think I actually did lose that.
If only, right? If only. Oh, I'll
going
go
first?
first. I'll go first again.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I can't let you set all that shit up on turn 1. Are you kidding me? I mean, maybe I don't want you to go second so you get the 6th draw, but like I actually think I have to try to set up something on turn 1. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I activate Labyrinth Wall Shadow.
Yeah.
And we will place, once again, he's back, Kazajit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, don't laugh. Don't laugh. I normal summon Gishki Chain.
I'm not laughing. That looks really good.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay. I think, oh my god, am I actually stacking this in 2024? Okay, sure. That's what we got. That's what we got. Okay. Go.
Shit. I don't. Uh-oh. I kind of needed you to do a little more than that.
You needed me to do what? I ended on, a +1. So yeah. Oh, I should have bought the Kashtira field. I didn't even think about that. Who's this guy?
What do you mean, who's this guy? This is Laughing Puffin. You better not fucking laugh at Laughing Puffin, all right?
What's he doing? Oh, he's like a jester. Jester's Puffin. Okay. Tribute one winged beast monster, then target one. Okay. That's not bad.
And if you thought one Laughing Puffin was gonna fuck you up, get
It's
ready
not
for
once per
two
turn. No, it is once
Laughing
per turn.
Puffin.
Oh shit.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Who's laughing
Wait a sec.
now? Me, bitch.
Does that even have extra deck monster? That pack?
Now, Laughing Puffin. Give him a little giggle.
Oh my gosh. Sure. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I will say it's a little annoying.
All right, go ahead. That's my Puffin turn.
Haha. Wow, I thought my Gishki chain was not very good, but you know what? Maybe it could have been worse.
Fuck you, asshole.
Okay. Let's place water. Yeah, I think we just gotta. Okay. I activate Prey of Jirai Gumo.
Ooh. All right, time for me to do some thinking, some stinking.
Okay. Okay. A Link 3 Big Bird? That's not banned in Master Duel?
No, it's not.
Nothing's banned in this
It's
format.
legal.
Like, what the hell? This format's so bad. Yeah,
Do I-
Wolf, that's what I'm trying
Do I
to get
give a
to.
fuck about this card? Why are you doing this?
21 attack! Fuck off. That's way bigger than Puffin.
I guess. Sure.
Okay, let me read this Puffin. Tribute one winged beast monster, then target one spell trap on the field. Face up. Return that face card to the hand. Okay. Well. Yeah. I tribute summon using both of those monsters. Oxygen.
You'll never get to Wind and Water. Puffin, return his Suijin.
Honestly, the Puffin's a little annoying. That
I
it can
know.
do that.
It's an asshole.
Okay, let's go Jirai Gumo.
Yeah.
And now that I have assembled Exodia, I banish Suijin, Sanga of Thunder, and Kazajin to summon the Gate Guardian combined. Good luck outing this card.
Oh my god, he attacks 3 times.
Right. Okay, go ahead. Attack first, then tribute. So the reason you can't attack first and tribute chat
Don't
and
fucking talk to these
commenters
people, dude.
is that if the Puffin bounces the Jirai Gumo in battle phase, I no longer have a play. So that's why you can't do it.
All right. Well, now I think we win. Let's go Eaglin.
Okay.
And we'll use Bird of Perfection too.
Okay. That's not good. That's not good.
Eaglin grab. I guess M-Pen. Yuck.
Chad, it is a little fucked up though that Gate Guardian combined 100% should have an animation.
Wait, how the fuck do I out Gate Guardian combined?
You
Oh.
don't, Yugi boy.
I'm realizing how. Yeah, I'll normal a monster.
Okay.
How about M-Pen?
How about M-Pen? That's fine.
Is it? I feel like it probably isn't.
I mean, fine in that I don't think you can still out this card. I guess you can use. Does the thing reduce? Yeah, attack and defense. But then I float. That's fine. No, I'm good. This
What
is
do we
okay.
want to add? Wait, why couldn't I use this? Oh, because it didn't get a chance to. Oh no, that's annoying.
Did you miss the timing?
No, it wasn't that. It's just Seagawk type shit. This is a hard one. What? Ooh. It's got to be this, right? It's either this or this. This is not bad either. Wow. Okay, I think I have the line.
Yeah. This is not ideal right now. I mean, luckily there's no like Mega Ryza in this set, so maybe you can't out a big guy other than the M pen effect. That's only once per turn. Maybe. Are you gonna banish my Gishki chain?
I'm gonna banish
No,
Laughing Puffin.
Okay. He's not laughing anymore now that he's banished.
Okay, dickhead.
Gotcha. Also, yeah. What is this gonna be like? 1875? Yeah. why
Still
didn't we
pretty
know that?
big.
Yeah, not too bad. Okay, let's activate this effect. I don't think it can ever be anything besides this. So, I summon Gate Guardian of Wind and Water.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Did you just hawk Tua? What did
Yeah.
you say? Okay. That kind of does something. Okay, let's go Wall Shadow.
Uh-huh.
Placing the it's just always this one.
Yeah.
Kazajan. Let's normal summon. Wait, let me read this card. Okay. This is fine.
What the hell is that?
Minefield.
I've literally never seen this card.
Don't worry. Don't make fun of my cards, man.
Hmm.
What do you mean? What is that? You've never seen Minefield Driller?
Oh,
This
this
is
is
super
kind
rare.
of crusty, isn't it? Because if I go Magnificent Map, you can negate it with Gay Guardian of Wind and Water.
That was the plan. Yep, that was the plan.
Sure.
Okay. Let's go Scareclaw, Kashtira.
Oh, that's annoying. Do you have something to banish? You do.
Yep. And then, I can't believe this is coming up. I equip Megamorph to your M pen.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I'll play it outmaneuvered. Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, I think I'll leave that guy in defense still. Okay, go ahead. I guess the Minefield Driller is just here for fun. I don't know why I summoned him.
I guess I'll ask the obvious question, which is, don't you just lose here?
I mean, don't I just lose here?
Not Wind and Water.
No
No.
way.
Shit. I didn't think about
Okay,
Wind and Water.
anyway.
Okay. You.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm in like a great spot or any spot, Billy. It's a shame Wind and Water does not destroy. This whole deck is just, it's a shame that blah, blah, blah. Like,
yeah. Yes.
why can Spirit of Yubel or Phantom of Yubel shuffle back cards from hand, field, and grave, and it's really strong, where these ones have to be from field? Like, who designed it that way? A crazy person.
Hey, how does Wind and Water interact with continuous spells?
Oh, why don't you find out?
No.
No, I believe that it doesn't do anything because it negates the effect on activation. But if you're talking about like the Fluanderies continue, I mean, of course you're asking about that.
Yeah.
It won't like stop the tributing effect if that's what you're asking. Mm-hmm. It seems like if you resolve a Fluanderies card, I'm not in a good spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
Okay. Are we okay, chat? We are not okay. We are.
I think we're very not okay.
Capital N, not okay.
I want this actually. I think this is so good though. They're both crazy. They're both crazy.
Everything you're doing is crazy.
This just
if you
wins
really
the game.
think
I'm not
about
gonna normal a monster to the field. I'm good actually. Don't you do it.
Got him.
No.
See, it's so stupid that your deck even inherently plays around the wall shadow. That's what's really stupid here. That's what pisses me off.
You get fucking Khazaj in here. You get sewage in. Stop whining.
Okay, I'll try. You couldn't activate your Snoll effect in the damage step.
That's true.
It's effect that it definitely has. Okay. I mean, this only negates, yeah. Okay. Activate this.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just excited to see what you've got in the extra deck.
Yeah, I mean...
You got a second one?
No. But, I mean, I do have, a monster that I can summon here, at least. I do have...
Oh, you're going to hate this.
Thunder and Wind. Why don't you just kill me? Why don't you just come here
I mean, that's the
me?
idea. I'm hoping that's going to happen.
Oh my god, dude, I hate you so much. That's
Okay, well.
fucked up. Who even plays that? Who knew they had I thought I could draw 3 cards. Oh, I get to conduct 3 normal summons or sets. That's great. Well, luckily, my minefield driller is not. There we go. Now we got a plan here today.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, why not?
Why did you swap it to attack mode? I don't know, just for fun. Yeah. I will say I have not learned what the Simorg cards do.
Yeah, I mean, well, we actually have really fantastic Simorg pulls, but kind of completely overshadowed by the shit that I'm doing right now.
I was with the trade offer. I was in a difficult position because I did not pull any of the fusions. Like I said, well, I pulled
Yeah.
Guarding combined, but none of the SR fusions. So it's like if I don't do the trade offer, I can craft, I guess, water and wind would have been the best one because it's like a negate. Maybe I would have
Yeah.
crafted the one that I just summoned that you negated, the thunder and wind. That one's pretty good too. But without giving you, your cards, which I didn't want to do, I basically have no plays, which is kind of fucked up. So I felt like I had to get the extra SR craft, but didn't feel good about it. Maybe I should have foregone the rare craft because I have not drawn a single Kashtira card besides the Kashtira Scarecrow.
Were you playing ogres? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, that was the rare craft, was the third copy of Ogre. Ogre is like short printed in that set. I'm not sure how they are able to do that, but I've seen this pack opened so many times that I know for a fact that Ogre is short printed. It's nice of you that you were letting him think that he stands a chance. Yeah. I think the only thing that could save me here would be like Goddess of Sweet Revenge. Sure, man. Why not? Summon a Dark Simorgh. See what I care.
I mean, if it comes up, it will be very funny.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like Dark Simorgh. I think it's a cool card. I liked when is that like Monarchs were summoning it? I don't know. What
There's
weird
a-
deck was summoning this card?
People were boarding it, but the fun thing that's been done with it recently is that Edison deck that Keegan came up with.
Oh, how does it use it?
Oh, it's like a turbo Dark Simorgh style deck. It's really sexy.
Nice.
Oh!
Anyway, game 3.
I don't know why I thought it was on attack deck. I was like, right, on attack deck. Oh my god.
Holy shit, dude.
Actually throwing. I'm actually throwing. Wow, we could have done it too just by searching the fucking continuous spell. And I guess I'll go first.
I don't know. Personally, I've never misread a card, so I don't know what it's like.
Oh my god. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. And this deck is bricky as hell. It could just brick. No! Not like this,
For
dude.
laughing puffins.
Not like this. Oh my god.
Wait, that
Okay,
person in my chat that said it's nice of you that you're letting him think he stands a chance was right.
They were.
Holy shit. How's that hand looking?
It's good. It's gonna be a
Okay,
Simorgh
well.
hand. Bird
Oh,
of
shit.
Bringing. Okay, what do we
Oh,
want?
Stratos. Okay.
It's Stratos.
I think these cards like look cool, but I really, other than like the extra normal summon that Fu was like playing, don't really know what they do.
It's this, right?
How does Suijin work even when it's during damage calculations, so it's flipped face up already.
We'll go Elbor's.
Still
Wait, why can't we do
105
this? Oh, because in hand he's just the one. Okay, let's normal summon a winged beast.
I know all these cards give you extra
This one.
normals. That's like
That's
you could
the
get like
synergy.
10 extra normals in one turn.
Calamity.
What's this one do?
It sends a card.
Someone's some
the
more.
graveyard.
Okay. Oh, and then they all have. Oh, these cards look a lot more confusing than they are, but they both have the same like long effect of special summoning itself. It's not too bad. See, that's what I think non-Yu-Gi-Oh players
be this
don't
one.
realize when they look at Yu-Gi-Oh cards is that like a lot of the text is just like telling you the conditions and the specifics of it, but once you like understand it, it's not like that crazy. Like all three of these cards have like a paragraph of text, but it's like, oh, if they're in the graveyard and your opponent doesn't have spell and traps, they summon themselves. It's that easy. What's happening? Oh, sure. Right.
I think we're one off this, right? Because we don't have an extra normal.
I mean, this seems pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Puffin's back.
Wait, that's not even bad. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
No, it's nice.
Yep. Okay, I think that there are things I can do.
What is you guys' problem? You haven't read cards.
The people don't know some org cards. I don't know some org cards.
I think it's this, even though it is annoying as hell.
So what? You can summon a 7, right?
A
7 or
9.
lower?
Up to a 9. It's in our
2, 3,
hand.
4.
which is
Oh, yeah,
annoying,
yeah.
But whatever.
Yep. I'm sorry, from hand?
Yeah.
Because this is like a spell trap negate, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a spell trap negate, but you'd have to tribute the Simorg, right? It doesn't. I guess it can tribute itself. Okay, contribute itself. Okay. I'm going to normal summon Labyrinth Heavy Tank.
It's
And
fine.
I will use the effect.
Yep.
A Laughing Puffin is like so obnoxious.
He's a real asshole.
Luckily, you can't tribute him because he's not wind.
I know.
I'm not quite sure why he's dark. He doesn't really look like a dark monster. He looks like he's bringing cheer to the world, but whatever.
Kind of annoying here.
This negate. Oh, or effect. Got it. Got it.
The problem is you could just have another one.
Not once per turn.
Yeah.
He's into dark humor. Yeah. I'll steal my own tweet that I deleted. Change the M to a G in Attack on the Moon. Sorry, liberals. That's called dark humor. That's way less funny when I say it out loud. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna enter the battle phase. Response?
No. I've read
All right,
Labyrinth
Memphis-
Tank.
I did, but I thought you might have not. So, you know. Go ahead. At least you can only summon.
I guess I should have gotten Dark
5.
Simorg.
Yeah, actually, my chat was like, if he goes Dark Simorg, I think we lose. And I was like, yep.
What do
I
we
think you're
grab
right.
here?
Also, this is like, it's not on camera, but I just thought I would let the world know. One of the cutest things my cat does when he's laying across the desk is he'll like stick out his paw and he just wants you to hold his hand. It's so cute.
Aw.
Cutest thing. Pets are the best, man. Pets, you know, whoever came up with the idea of pets, they were cooking. I'll tell you that much.
True. All right, Rabina.
Wait, why do you go for this guy? Battle phase. Okay. I will activate Ray of the Jirai Gumo.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Yep. Hmm. Wait, why is Laughing Puffin like kind of cracked?
He's crazy. He's nuts.
Like in this
try it
matchup
again.
specifically, Laughing Puffin kind of annoying.
All right, this time we're gonna get. He's a hard one. I was like, we'll get a second Laughing Puffin. I think it might be second Laughing Puffin. I'm not gonna lie.
Just to have him, yeah.
Yeah.
Why he be laughing so much? Because he's fucking my game plan up. That's why. Okay. Yep. Is this what I'm summoning? It doesn't really seem like that good. Activate.
Ugh. Okay.
Eventually, I'll run you out of Laughing Puffins.
I mean, it's about to happen.
Yeah.
This shit is a hard once.
The Puffin or the Prey?
The
well,
Prey.
the answer is yes to both. Yeah. What? It'd be too good otherwise. I activate Abyss Stingray.
Sure. My Puffin.
Got it. I managed to out the Puffin lock. Okay, here we go. Now we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Dude, how many cards? This Samorga summoned like 4 times.
And
This is so
notice that
dumb.
it hasn't done anything. All right.
I don't know if that's true. I think you would have been dead. You've bounced 2 cards and negated a card. I think it's kind of popping off. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I just gotta hold out and hope you'd never draw a Fluanderese card. Ever.
Well,
So that's how it's gonna be, huh?
I have to, I think, hope that these 2 back row are just 2 Jirai Gumo. Which seems like a pretty reasonable get.
That's fair. Can you out Abyss Stingray though? That's the question.
Yes.
Oh yeah, wait, you can. Yes, you can. I'm not giving up hope. After
After last game, probably a smart
last
idea.
game? We're never out of this. It's not over until it's over.
Let's banish, I guess.
Should have set the dry Gumo in the field spell column. Yo, that'd go kind of hard.
Oh, duh. There's like 8 reasons that doesn't work. It's like,
yeah.
oh, you're right.
Like the gif of the guy at the computer, like,
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
You know that's Drake, by the way?
Yeah, it was until there's a box that covers his face that says not Drake. I'm glad that, I have some friends that use social. Of course, we use social media. My wife doesn't use social media like at all. And like
What?
sometimes I'll be like halfway through explaining some like Twitter shit, and I'm just like,
Your
this is
wife's
the
normal?
dumbest thing ever to say out loud against to someone that isn't on Twitter.
So the way the meme works.
So there's this girl that said Hawk Tua, and now she has a podcast and she's a millionaire. Like all it takes is spitting on that bang. Yep. Yeah, I mean, this is all like, I'm not going to say you're not doing good things. I'm not going to pretend like these are not plays that have made me, lose the last couple games. But I think I've learned that sometimes with the Gate Guardian, you just got to watch your opponent walk through the labyrinth. And
That's true. That is true.
Get them lost, and then you just pop out of nowhere. Fuck that fuck ass card. I hate
You're
it
like
so much.
immediately enraged.
I guess it's only inherit summons, which is fine. But... Blue Tuanderes. Yup. Yep, that's it. All right. Take 2. Where's your Puffin now, fucker?
No! My Puffin!
Holy shit, we finally killed that stupid card. I hate it so much. Like the one turn it doesn't matter because it couldn't special in the end phase, but it's still like okay.
All right.
Got him.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, I get to overlay for rank 5. Okay. Right. Wait, how is it letting me summon? Oh, right. Okay.
Got a Pleiades or something?
What is M-Pen say? Card battles an opponent's monster. Reduce that monsters. Okay. You know, it's that stupid ass. You have to control a tribute summon guy to use this, right?
Which?
Control face up, tribute summon monster. Oh. Wait. Isn't this some more Vertive Perfection special?
I don't know. Why?
No reason. Okay. Banish. See you later.
Oh my god, you drew it!
guys.
Yeah, you got me. I got owned. I won't lie.
Okay. But this shouldn't get to... I guess I can... Yikes. Wonder if I pulled any rank 5s. I should have looked. If I did, I didn't put them in here. I didn't even consider. But... Yep. So, dude, I can't believe how well positioned your deck is against mine. It avoids the field spell. You have ways to bounce the prey. This out's combined without targeting. Like, truly ridiculous.
I'll give you a little tip here. The effect of combine doesn't matter anyway because of M-Pen.
Because of the what?
M-Pen.
Oh. True, but like it's big.
That's true.
Okay. Eaglin is fine. Eaglin, you know, you do your thing. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So we get to set. We get to set this one.
Epic.
Kind of nice. Let's hit the prey. Okay, so does this... I'm trying to remember. Does this count? This doesn't... If I summon this in attack mode, it doesn't get stopped by M-Pen.
Yes.
Right, okay. That's like the Conquistador ruling. Take out the snow. And then we'll go battle. We will hit... Wait, is that even better? Is hitting the Rabina... Well, I guess eventually you get to it always, right? So it doesn't really matter. So you have... Yeah, I mean, you just have everything anyway. So it's like you go Eaglin... Tribute. Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to do damage. No matter what I do, like I can't keep this Rabina out of the banished zone. That's just not a thing that's gonna happen. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hanging on by a thread. Hanging on by
wrap this
a
up.
spider's web. Yep. Oh, if only I could pop that in the field zone. Can Toucan add back any Fluendery? Okay, yeah. Got it. Yep.
Is there a way we can get rid of this stupid asshole without him triggering?
The Gate Guardian? It says if this face-up special summon card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card. So it's just like anything.
Yeah.
The cash stuff hasn't come up. Well, I wouldn't say it hasn't come up. I would say I haven't drawn them. Like, I don't know. Are those the same thing? I guess so. Like, I don't know if the... I think that'll trigger it. right? I think this is. I don't think it's like. Maybe it's like Stormforth. Who knows? Maybe it doesn't trigger it. Who's to say?
Problem here is face up, right?
Yikes! It does not trigger it. It does not.
Yeah.
Like Stormforth. Yeah.
No, it's the face up portion that's fucking it up, right?
Does it say face up? This face up. Oh, I think it still wouldn't have worked. I think it still wouldn't have. I don't know. It's not by. I mean, it says by opponent's card, not card effect. So that's why I'm like a little confused. But I think that it still counts as like tributing by mechanic. That's kind of fucked up, by the way. I guess I should have changed the prey.
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
I don't know why I should have changed. I didn't even realize what was happening. I was so focused on my life here. No, definitely should have chained the prey. That's my bad. I don't think it matters. I think I have 2 traps in hand against a Dark Simorgh, so we'll see. Okay. Maybe I can draw my best card. Right on time, baby. Okay, yeah, activate.
Yep.
I guess we'll just get these out of the deck. I don't know. I normal summon Kashtira Riseheart. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Man, I was hanging in there until I wasn't.
Damn, I really tried my hardest to throw that one. Holy.
Holy shit. I can't believe I survived all those Simorgh specials. It was just until you got this stuff. Okay, real quick, I want to see your deck. I want to see how many URs did you pull? How many Rabinas are in there?
So I hate to do this to you. My top end was so fucking crazy. My low end was unusable. I had 0
3
toucans,
Evelyn?
1 Stree, no Dreaming Town. So that trade offer was the difference between me playing Flu and playing Simorgh.
Feel like I considered it. No, I guess like knowing, but it's like hard to say, right? But like I guess knowing that, like I guess I should have just, especially because I never drew the ogre, but I mean that's confirmation bias. But like probably should have just gone for wind and water. I just felt like I needed 2 fusion monsters. Yeah, your deck looks crazy with the, maybe it was not the good trade offer. Here's my deck. Honestly,
I'm pulling it up.
it doesn't look bad. It's it's 3 of every single Gate Guardian card, which is pretty strong. I only have 1 of the Shadow Ghoul, I guess, but all the low rarity stuff. Pulled Fenrir, pulled Theosis, pulled 2 Birth. I don't know. I mean, pulled Ogre. I don't know where the hell these cards were out of 3 games, but it is what it is. Like, it's, if I pulled like, yeah, it's crazy because if I just had
I assumed your
like any of
SR
these
craft
Kashtira cards are good.
was going to be wind and water, but I was like,
Yeah,
there's a world
yeah.
in which he's like high rolled and picks Shangri-Ira, but I guess that doesn't work either.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I had a unicorn, I'd consider it. No, it was just the trade offer. I felt like I really needed the thunder and wind as well as the water and wind. But
Ooh, I like the
win some, you lose
Mandragora.
some.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, look at all these fucking I have Alien Gray in my deck. I just want that to be known. I just want that, you know.
You be careful
Alien
with that
Gray.
card by Riseheart, by the way. That's my girl.
Yeah, it's rough out there. Okay, see you guys next week for another epic episode. Oh, by the way, first time you got your win in Master Roulette. You got it. You did it. Catch you guys next week. All right, you have a good one, man.
You too. Bye. What a nice young man. I'm going to throw you over to, you know what? I'm going to throw you over to Marine Mammal Rescue, which is a stream that's just a camera pointed at an otter habitat. So you can watch that. See you Wednesday.